Taking a look at movies and money, The Wild Robot, already a hit in the animated adventure category. Let's bring in film critic Erik, Childress, the founder of the Movie Madness podcast. Erik, what can you tell us about the box office dollars?
Well, the biggest number associated with it is its critic score at Rotten Tomatoes. At 98%, The Wild Robot has become the best reviewed wide release of the year, surpassing the 92% received by Dune Part 2 back in March. As for the dollar figures, well, audiences spent $35.7 million on the film last weekend, securing the 10th best September opening of all time.
The fall film season kicks off with a sequel to The Joker opening this weekend with the addition of Lady Gaga. Here's a peek.
When I first saw Joker, when I saw you,
the whole world smiles with you.
For once in my life, I didn't feel so alone anymore.
When you're laughing.
Erik, is this Joker likely to be the next big cash infusion for theaters?
Yes, and it should be reminded that Todd Phillips' Joker, as much as it pains me to say out loud, is one of the most successful films in the history of Warner Brothers. The 2019 film cost peanuts to make by today's standards and ended up grossing over $1 billion and won an Oscar for Joaquin Phoenix in what I actually called the worst performance of that year. But hey, don't listen to me about Joker Folie à Deux, Phillips' sequel with Phoenix returning as the Arthur Fleck version of the infamous Batman villain, now joined by Lady Gaga as his partner in love and crime, Harley Quinn. Now, what the trailers aren't showing you is that the film is actually a musical.
All right, we are in October and Hollywood loves to hype Halloween. What are some of your Frightful picks for thrills and chills?
Well, there will certainly be no shortage of titles to look out for this month, Angie. Now, next week, Art the Clown returns in Terrifier 3. We'll talk more about it then, but the second film in this indie film series made quite a little splash a couple years ago, and this one promises to be even more brutal and more bloody. On October 18th, Smile 2 comes out, a sequel to the $100 million hit from just a few years ago. Now, both of those will be in theaters, and of course at home, many of the streaming services, including Shudder, which is dedicated to horror, will be doing Halloween-themed viewings. Now, I would also have people look out for Anna Kendrick's directorial debut called Woman of the Hour. It debuts on Netflix also on the 18th, and is the true story of a real-life serial killer who ended up on The Dating Game. It's a well-made and acted bit of real-life horror for those who prefer chills under your skin rather than blood and guts all over the place.
Sounds creepy. Thank you, Erik.
Thank you, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.